today's story is about the misfortunes of being sarcastic. Also the embarrassment that sometimes sarcasm brings into a sarcastic person's life. Like mine, last year at Disney World's Epcot, which if you don't know what that is, it's a theme park that's dedicated to culture, designed to help people be entertained while also learning about the world they live in and the different types of people in the world. Which is pretty cool because it's not like school. Also, just realized that's why my friend Cacti's over here, because he represents something. Also, this leaf on the window, I'm sorry it's kind of probably distracting, but it does something with the birds. We have a lot of birds hit our windows and they kill themselves, and it's kind of sad. So these leaves, they can see them somehow, and it does work. They don't hit the windows anymore, but they're like all over this. I bet you're ready for the actual story. So I was at Epcot with my family. We were at Disney World, and I'm a photographer. If you don't know, I post pictures a lot on social media on the accounts that are coordinated with that. And I have my camera, of course, because that's what I do. We were walking around the loop, making our way from the, I forgot what it's called, the science side up to Canada, and then around the lake. If you've ever been there, you would know what I'm talking. It's a circle around, and it was approaching nighttime because we waited for the fireworks show and the laser show and whatnot, and we were in China. And in China, it's really awesome. There's this like path set up to this giant building. I forgot what the building is. I'm kind of embarrassed. Should have looked that up before this. Anyways, giant replica of a building. It's really neat architecture. It was like a clear night, so the pictures were really cool. And I was getting ready to take a picture, and I was setting up. It was going to be a long exposure, which means the shutters open long, and I didn't want the picture to be messed up, which means like people walking right in front of the camera would smear the image. And then that's the dishwasher. Holding for dishwasher. Still holding for dishwasher. Still holding for dishwasher. Still holding for dishwasher. Okay. I had my camera set up and it was lined up straight down the path, and it was going to be a really awesome picture, and my mom walks in front of it, but meanwhile this lady and her family are walking, and they walk kind of next to my mom. And to my mom, I sarcastically say, "Oh my gosh, you really know how to ruin a picture." And she doesn't even hear it, because I guess she filters it after so many years of a sarcastic family. She just keeps on going into this building. And then the mom of that family, the other family, turns around and she's just like, and then she kind of like composes herself and kind of like scurries off into the building. And I felt really heartbroken because it was not intended for her and it was sarcastic. It was just really sad. I finally get my picture, and then I go into the building, which that mother and her family are also in, and she's trying to avoid me, kind of stationing herself on the opposite sides, and I didn't know if I should confront her and apologize. I wanted to, but she was purposely trying to not confront me, I guess, and they left, and we went to the Chinese marketplace behind that building after. So I don't know whatever came of her, but I certainly hope, if you're watching this, ma'am, that you understand now that that was a joke of sarcasm and it was not intended to hurt you in any way. It was supposed to be funny. Moral of this story is that if you're sarcastic, make sure you're really clear about who you're directing it to, or that you just don't do it in groups of people where some of them don't know you're sarcastic and some of them do. Because it can make things kind of awkward. But in the end, I ended up getting some cool pictures, and I think that lady had a good time. I mean, it's Epcot and it's awesome, and she was there with her family, so she had to have a good time. It was, I don't know what they did after, but I assume it was great. I mean, Norway is right down the road from China, so Maybe they got to learn something about Norway. I think it's Norway. I'm pretty sure it's Norway. But after that, we left. It's really cool because whenever you're leaving, I didn't know this, but they like project, I think it's like goodbye or have a nice night. I can't remember. They project it on the giant ride, I forgot what it's called, about progress. It's like the ball that everybody knows. They like project it in different languages on it as you're exiting. And that's just really cool to me because most other parks wouldn't even consider that. I don't even know how many different languages it is, but it just kind of ties in that whole nifty aspect of the globalized cultures, which in short, I'm basically saying props to Disney for the awesome effort in a great park. Oh man, I'm sorry that this kind of turned into a promotion for Disney World, but I swear that this is not sponsored in any way. Wish it was, honestly. I love Disney World, but I love Disney and all that stuff, but it's not. It's not an advertisement. It's just came out of me and I couldn't stop it. I really like that place. And I'm not even from Florida, so I have to go like halfway across the eastern side of the country to get there, but it's worth it. Just turned into an advertisement again. It's not an advertisement. This was a public service announcement. You learned today about the dangers of sarcasm, how it's used, when to use it, and when not to use it, and how it can affect your lifestyle. Whoosh. Thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you found something entertaining about it, about my awkward situation. If you have an awkward situation that deals with sarcasm or a sarcastic moment, you should comment it so I can laugh at it, like you guys hopefully laughed at me, or you mocked me, or both, or you pity me. All of those are great options, honestly. Next, I want to say that this week's Vine Pal of the Week is McGuire Ward. Thank you for your likes, your revines, your follow, all that neato stuff. It's pretty flangelic. I don't think, is that a word? It's the first thing that came out of my mouth, so hopefully it doesn't mean something inappropriate. I was using it positively. Thank you. And don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and if you want to see more videos like it, punish, kind of. Not punishment though. Subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll say goodbye. I realize that I'm in a pose I can't really walk out of. So I'm just gonna go on down. Oh, my right toe just popped.